yo, so let's say if someone says astrology is not real, how come they don't know nothing about astrology? And they might say some shit like, also, if astrology has been around for a long time, how come it's not implemented like a religion or a truth? It's because these individuals who are indoctrinated, they're seeing their reality from an indoctrinated perspective first, and the way they carve their life, and how they attach certain accolades and milestones as they went through life, and they attach those emotions and self gratifications and desires onto themselves, and made it part of their personality and who they are. And sometimes it's hard for a to dig deep inside a person's subconscious to get rid of those templates and indoctrinations, because they're deep rooted. It's deep rooted in their subconscious, and they're so comfortable with their desires and the way of life. So that spirit is in their own hell when it comes to that that space, like the way they are. So it's gonna be a point where reality just evolves and expands, and there's gonna be a lot of changes in the system based on people, like certain individuals, like spiritual consecrators, pushing out certain knowledge, and eventually something's got to give, and like something new is gonna be implemented. So I don't know when that will be, but at the same time, these individuals, they don't have the willpower and the energetic passions to wake up. They're just too weak spiritually, and they get lost in desires consistently, and always poisoning and debilitating themselves with the toxins in the food, escapism. So the system got them like that, subconsciously and emotionally, like mentally. So it's like you gotta ask yourself, you could go deeper than that, but you choose not to. So that's your fault. You don't want to go through the pain to understand the collective, and find a deeper meaning of things, and try to find God. Like you're not trying to psych yourself up. You're not trying to psych up the universe to believe in yourself that deeply, so you can find a higher awareness and truth. So when you pick up an energetic force that you see a glow, and they're speaking about this astrology shit, you're gonna start being a narc, and you're gonna start hating, and you're gonna start pretending, just to not and there's gonna be individuals that'll try to use you for your energy. So yeah, like it's so easy to, it's like kindergarten, and they think they're smart, but like, but that's besides the point. So it's hard for those individuals to not care about astrology, because they carve their belief and moral system, and and their ego and their milestones and their proudness onto their character, and they're attached to their character. That goes for the narcs and the the super selfish people. But yeah, this subconscious shit go deep, and it's like they made their life from that's their all possibilities version, but limited type shit. That's what I was trying to get to. But yeah. And one more thing, they don't even have to care about it, but at least support the individuals who's trying to implement a higher moral system and a better way of living. That's what we're clearly trying to do. But we could easily see that you're playing stupid and you're just selfish and dumb and narky at the same time. But you're mostly narcs that got too comfortable. So y'all living in your head like the number one, and that makes y'all selfish. So at least support those who's trying to make a difference. Like that morality that you're showing, you're going to hell, period, because you're allowing the hell that's happening on earth, like the corruption. You're allowing that, and you clearly see individuals trying to help and implement a morality system, aka astrology. So if your religion isn't working, which is causing destruction and division and selfishness and laziness, you could clearly see many of us coming together to bring a change and a difference. And y'all not even doing that in a religious aspect. Y'all only do that going to church. That's your morality based on religion. So y'all got lazy, so y'all not connected with God like that. That's just, you see how they got ya? They promised you a way, just have faith and belief, but they use their emotions against you. And the way you externalize the words in the Bible, like if it was a story, but it's not talking about that. It's talking about yourself, the way you externalize your father or the son, the meaning externalizations and the ideas and the concepts as you read the story, and it's gonna make sense because it's part of astrology. The Bible is about astrology. It's talking about your astrology as within, so without. So they made you connect with God by using your own emotions and the way you externalize the Bible. And they created a story behind it. They used, like, man, that shit, I don't know how to explain it right now, but I'll get to it later. But yeah, they made a story about it, and they made you think, like, you just gotta have faith and belief, and like, man, there's so much shit. Like they got you with science and shit. Like, so they promised you like Jesus will come back and shit. But why isn't he stopping the wars then? The only way Jesus comes is like people like us talking about astrology, and that's what it is. The Christ conscious, the ones who have the knowledge and consciously aware. And I'm gonna get into that deeper with religion. I just have to dig a little bit deeper into it and how to correlate it. But yeah, that's all I have.